Yo, hi everybody. I am back from work today and I put a hoodie on and my wonderful jogging bottoms and cow socks, and then I thought, if I'm making a video I should probably be slightly more presentable. Put this top on and now I just look like a complete weirdo. But never mind. I am making this video because work has told me today that I'm allowed my holiday off, so I'm going to Portugal on the 8th of May hopefully, and I wanted to make this cake before I go so that it can be eaten up mainly by me before I go. So yeah, that is what the plan is. Have I even told you what I'm doing? I'm making a rainbow cake. I thought I would get all the big views in. So yeah, gonna make a rainbow cake and hopefully it will go okay. Okay, so as featured in my previous video, the Hobbycraft and Poundland one, I am going to be using this kit today with the 5 tins. I was going to do 6 layers to make it like a proper rainbow cake, but I really can't be bothered. And I'm also out of Jane Ash's Poundland paper circles thingies. So yeah, just gonna have to do 5 today. I made a ombre cake last week, like this picture here. Well, attempted to anyway. It turned out not too bad. If my crappy editing software lets me, I'll insert a picture now. So here is a wonderful close-up of the back of the box, explaining the method and all the ingredients you will need. So just pause it here if you want to write anything down or copy it. First things first, preheating the oven and then cutting a who needs to cut paper circles when you have Jane Ash's circles pre-cut? I've already greased my tins and put the paper circles in. So the next job is creaming the margarine and sugar until light and fluffy. 10 ounces of marge. Boom. 10 ounces of sugar. Boom. Creamed. 10 ounces of the old self-raising flour. Right, I now need to beat in my eggs one at a time, adding a little flour with each, and then step 5 is gently fold in the remaining flour. Little flour, little mix, little mix. I'm gonna be a rebel now and add all 3 eggs and the rest of the flour, because ain't nobody got time to do it one by one. Right, now that that is all nice and mixed, I'm going to add my 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence and my 2 tablespoons of milk. Now this is the fun part, kind of. You get to separate your mixture into 5 different bowls and add whatever colours you like. Now, wow, thanks for that, son. There we go. I'm going to use red, yellow, green, blue and violet. And if you're wondering what food colourings I'm using, it is this set of 8 Wilton ones. I got these off Amazon. I think they were like £10 or something, but they've lasted a long time and the colours that I get from them are really intense, so I definitely recommend these if you want a really vibrant coloured cake. So now that I have distributed all of the mixture, I am going to start adding my colours, and these are sort of like a gel paste kind of thing, but you really don't need too much if you've got this particular icing set, because they just go crazy basically. I just added a smidgen more because I want it to be super colourful. So yeah, added 3 knife-fuls, if you like, to this, and it's starting to look pretty good now. Isn't this a lovely shade of blue? It's like a duck egg kind of colour. It's really nice. So there we have all of my 5 colours mixed, and I'm now going to use my mini spatulas that I got off my favourite place, eBay, for £2, and I'm going to scoop the mixture into all of my greased tins. I thought it was all going too smoothly, ended up dropping my bowl into the mixture when I was putting it in. So great, using the outside of the bowl as a bowl. Right, mixture distributed. I am now going to put these in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes and see what they look like. So for the buttercream, it says you're going to need 295 grams of butter softened, 575 grams of icing sugar and 4 tablespoons of milk. They just love milk, don't they? I'm sure it's not necessary. Anyway, I am going to use 250 grams of butter and 500 grams of icing sugar, just because that's how much is in the pack, basically. This is 250 and I think there's 500 grams in here. Yeah. Oh, Mum's splashing out on the Aldi icing sugar. Hope it's alright. Before I start mixing it all, there's my icing sugar. I've just put this butter in the oven for 5 minutes or so, just so that it's melted and it's easier to whisk. Whisk in action. I should really hold this with 2 hands. I've just got all of the sponges out of the oven, and I've made my buttercream, and there's my jam. Just gonna tip all of these out and pile them on top of each other. So I'm just using my rather large palette knife to spread on some jam on one side and then buttercream on the other, and I'm doing that between every single layer. And I thought it would be too much, but when I tried it with the ombre cake it actually was perfectly fine. So if you like your jam and cream, just go for it and put it between every single layer. So here are all my messy layers piled on top of each other, which I am now going to cover up with the remaining buttercream. So I've finished icing the cake now with my palette knife, and I've just added these sour strands on top, which are some really colourful strands. I think they were from Morrison's. So I'm going to cut this now and see what it looks like inside. So I've just cut into it and this is what it looks like. Colours turned out pretty well, so yeah, I'm happy with it. So it's a few hours later and I have finally made my rainbow cake, as you will have just seen. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. The colours are really good, and yeah, thanks very much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and any comments or questions or anything, just leave those below and I'll get back to you. But that's it, I think. Next time you see me, I will have probably had my tooth out. I'm going for a tooth extraction on Friday and I am not looking forward to it. I've already been for it once, but the dentist couldn't take it out, so I've been referred to a surgeon who's going to attempt to take it out for me on Friday, so I hate the dentist so much. Obviously I've been eating too much cake. Anyway, I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!